would it mean to you and everybody else to see him out there today?
Oh, I think it's just a credit to him, and I think we're all blessed that he's out there and doing his thing. And the fun thing about him, he just wants to play ball, so that's what's exciting.
Do you see him contributing in 2016?
Oh, I think so. Just from what you see a little bit, and what you saw from before, he's got some learning to catch up to do, but he'll be fine. He's a sharp guy, he cares. I thought he did great out there today. I thought he was outstanding.
What will we see in the versatility between the Star and the Sam with you guys?
They're the same player. Obviously, the Sam's a little bit more of a linebacker guy. Gives us some ability out there, depending on what kind of wideouts we see out there, what kind of blocking schemes. Those guys are bigger bodies, can take some people on. Obviously, the Stars are more athletic. If they're putting skilled guys out there, we'll put those guys out there.
You guys were working a lot on takeaways, fumble recoveries, that kind of stuff. How important is it increasing that turnover margin for you?
It's the most important thing in this game. I've been doing this for 34 years. There's nothing more important than the turnover margin. You can go do all the stats. You can do an article on it. You can do whatever. If you don't win the turnover margin, you don't have a very good chance of winning. It's a priority. It has to be how you live. Our job's to get the ball back.
So Mitchell's got some learning catching up to do. What is that he's got to catch up with?
Well, I think just the whole thing, just getting reps. The guy's been away from football, in fairness, but he'll be fine. He's just like a young guy coming in, but he's got some experience just learning this defense a little bit. The good news is he's only 15 practices from behind, so he's not very far away from it.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Going back to the turnover thing, Iowa State was horrible at that last year. You've seen the films and the stats. What can you do differently? How do you create turnovers?
Well, I think you just have to emphasize it. You got to take care of the ball, and it's got to be a priority of practice. You have to see it. It has to mean something to the coaches and the players, and I think everybody works on it. I don't think there's many schools or teams that don't, or coaches that don't believe in it. But you have to really buy in, and it's got to be something you emphasize every day. We do everything on our side of the ball that we can do to promote it, to talk about it, to film it, whatever. And you just have to. It has to be a point of emphasis.
That being said, though, when you're doing that, does it not make a player, okay, I'm going to go for the ball instead of the tackle? Is that
I don't think so.
Okay, good.
No, I don't think so.
What do you see in Mike Johnson, a redshirt freshman, but a little older age-wise because
He's come along. He's made great progress. He's had a good summer, it looks like. I think, in fairness, I think Rudy and his staff have done a great job with our guys. I think it's like a whole new group out there, in my opinion. So I think our strength staff has done a great job with those guys, and he's one of the guys. He had a great summer. Seems like he's in excellent condition, running around.